Never split up a party? Well, in this video, I am going to show you that you can split the party up successfully and share 3 ways in which you can do this that will actually improve your sessions. And if you stay right to the end of the video, I'll share with you some top DM tips for when that party is split up. Let's get straight on with it. Now, before we get down to those 3 parts, I want to clarify something with you all. When we do split up the party, I want to make it very clear that encounters do not have to be combat related. They could involve social interactions or puzzles or discussions or even finding hidden or lost treasures. So always think about the individual characters when you're making these encounters so that they are matched to the character's skills and abilities. Okay, so the first way you can successfully split up a party is when you need all the characters to go to one place. One part of every adventure that I think is often overlooked is traveling to that starting point. A lot of the times the characters will meet in the friendly inn or in a local village, but rather than starting the session at that tavern or village, it's interesting to see how the characters will get there individually and what fun we can have with them on the way. So rather than starting at the tavern, each of the characters will start from their home base, whether that's the house that they're living in or different parts of the town or even different parts of the continent. And they will spend the first encounter moving or traveling to the tavern or starting point. Along the way, they could encounter anything from bandits to monsters, from murderers to fans. If you think about each individual character, I can guarantee that by the time they all reach the tavern, they will have plenty to talk about and a story to tell. Next up is splitting up the party for preparation or legwork. This is when the party members are getting ready for an adventure or they are searching for specific pieces of information or clues. Rather than all going to one place to another together as a party, encourage the characters to split up and use their individual skills and abilities. Have a list of clues or information that each party member can gain if they are able to complete their legwork successfully. Then each character can go off and search for their information. Rogues might hit the street with their streetwise abilities, while mages might spend long hours researching in their local library. And if the character is a dab hand at social interactions, they will probably go to the local tavern and just interact with everybody. And yet again, when they all come back again, they will all have some information or clues to contribute to the adventure. And finally, personal storylines. Now, if you are unsure what I mean by personal storylines, then I'll put a link to a video I recently created in the description that explains all about them. Allowing players to take their characters off to do something that they really want to do is highly motivating for them. It allows the players to invest in their characters, whether this will be developing their skills or attributes or revealing some of the characters' backstories. Sometimes it might even allow other players to see their characters in a new light. And be careful, because it might also show some characters to be devious and possibly downright nasty. Thank you for staying right the way to this part of the video. So here's some GM or DM top tips to help you when the party is split up on purpose. So number one, get into the habit of creating a rotation. Pass the action from one player to another player, not spending too long with just one. Second, encourage the players to state what they are willing to share with the other characters and what the other characters in the party might not know about. This, of course, means that you have to have really good role players as your players. Thirdly, try to move to the next player when there is a point that the player needs to make a decision about something. This will allow that player to have some time to consider what their actions might be. Fourthly, make sure you use appropriate skills and abilities. Remember, it's the character that is being tested, not the player themselves. And finally, fifthly, rescue them if needed. If the situation appears to be going downhill fast, then rescue the character. We all tend to think our characters are awesome and powerful, and it is only when we glimpse death or defeat that we suddenly realize that we might not be as tough as we originally thought. If you have found this or any of my videos on the channel helpful or entertaining, then please do consider liking, commenting and subscribing. And if you would like to provide further support, then please consider using the super thanks button or becoming a supporter of the channel, which will give you early access to the videos. There is also my Ko-fi page, the link to which is in the description. This is a one-stop place for all our RPG content. It has a donation button and it also has an RPG shop full of digital downloads. Until next time, I hope both you and your players enjoy splitting up that party on purpose. Thanks for listening, everyone. See ya. Bye.